I'm a little early, but I'm also a little groggy and tired. Didn't sleep well last night, but mostly because I went to bed a little early because I'm still residual sick. I'm gonna push through this and not do Solaris because I don't want to make bad decisions. And this game feels a little bit easy. Like, I've certainly made errors because I'm learning, but I have a feeling that the game is not going to be horribly difficult, especially if I get the hang of statuses. Like, there's a lot of status protection items. We've seen that Josh's bit is neat and can, like, stun people completely out of the fight. And yeah. So if I can get the hang of some of that, that's good. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this. I do want to ramble a little before I hit go, though, just because it's those sorts of times once again. The first and most important thing is you can't be buying the whole Democrats cause the shutdown bullshit. I know that there's going to be people screaming about it all over the place. There's going to be bots all over the place about it. But the fact of the matter is, Republicans didn't even show up to negotiate. They just demanded the same thing that the Democrats already said no to, and the Democrats shrugged and said no. And it's Medicaid and Medicare. You know, the thing, Medicare, you know, that thing that isn't supposed to be touchable, you know, that. Like, they come for Medicare, the next thing they're doing is coming for Social Security. And that doesn't sound very good for anyone. Like, you look at what's going on. I was reading today that, like, Joe Rogan and such are trying to distance themselves. And it's like, the patriarchal manosphere people are figuring out that, oh shit, these are Nazis. We need to back the fuck off. Like, you gotta get on board with that. I know the news isn't gonna tell you it because at the current state of affairs, every major news organization in the United States is owned by one of the rich losers who are the problem. So, you know, you're not gonna get them telling you. But just the things that went down in Portland over the weekend really should be all the evidence you need. You start with a city that is not in revolt. It is not in rebellion. It doesn't have an appreciable crime rate. It's just, you know, I'm very much an East Coast, Best Coast sort of gal, but I will say Portland, cool town, right? Cool town, lots of cool people over there. Doesn't quite have the like hypocritical Tumblr white gay thing that California's got going for it. Isn't quite as spoiled tech hipster as Seattle and such, but you know, it's just like a place. It's full of some weirdos. It's full of some oddballs, but it's not a place of violence. It's not really a place in revolt. Like, the closest you get is some anarchist groups who are mostly local types. Like, if you don't know, if you've never seen or met anarchists and you only hear about them from news, they're not running around lighting things on fire generally. They're generally doing things like organizing clothing drives. Like, you got anarchists around here. A lot of my clothes that I'm more comfortable in, I've gotten from clothing swaps that have been thrown together by the anarchists. You know, wash your clothes, bring in the old boy clothes that you never really liked, leave with some old lady clothes that someone else didn't like, and like, it's hard to find a good frickin' shawl out there, but they got them. So, you know, that sort of thing. And that's where you start, right? And they begin by telling lies about rioters and revolts that have never been true. The closest thing that you ever got to something like that being true were the police riots during, like, the BLM stuff, which, when I say police riot, I don't mean riot against the police. I mean the police are rioting, which happened a lot all over the place. I remember in Harrisburg, the police threw a little hissy fit and started driving around neighborhoods that I lived in and just chucking tear gas on the streets. And they weren't even, like, protesters or anything. They were just chucking tear gas. And I remember one of them went into one of my kids' windows and we had to toss it out. And, like, that room was basically unusable for over a year because it was messed up by the freaking tear gas. And that sort of thing. Like, that's the closest you ever get to these conspiracy theories that you've been hearing. And of course, the Nazis either refuse to recognize that they're being lied to, or they just don't care.
They don't care.
I don't know. I want to give the benefit of the doubt.
But now it's dead.
I will always give the benefit of the doubt to a given rando that they might just be an idiot. But it does seem like it's more of a don't care. Like I always grew up with, you know, don't attribute to malice what can be attributed to idiocy. But goddamn, there's a lot of malice these days. And it's like, ugh. But, you know, that on its own would be bad enough. But, like, they deployed the National Guard with no cause. Bad enough. Oregon sues to stop them, gets a TRO. And, like, this song and dance we've done before, this happened down in California. You know, there was the threat of this happening up in Maryland. To Baltimore. I still am not quite sure why they backed off. I think part of it is that they realize that you can't fuck with Baltimore. Like, I like to believe that part of it was them realizing that every time that somebody's deployed the National Guard into Baltimore, it's gone badly for the National Guard. But they did it to Portland, and the court said no. A Trump appointee said no, right? Like, we're not talking some liberal justice here. We're talking a conservative justice. Says, no, you can't do that. If I granted your reasoning, it would be blurring the civil and the military in a disastrous way. So they shrug and send California National Guard, because they've already federalized the California National Guard. I don't know why that's not undone now. I thought the courts had undone that, but apparently they just said you can't deploy them. without the governor's permission. And so they deployed California National Guard towards Oregon, and Newsom and the governor of Oregon, I forget the governor of Oregon's name, I don't think I ever really learned the governor of Oregon's name, sued again. We're like, hey, they can't do that either. And before it even got to the judge, they turned and decided to send the Texas National Guard instead. And then tried to argue that, well, they're suing, that this entire thing's irrelevant because they're suing about the California Guard. And the judge finally said, you can't send anyone in. You can't do that. And, like, I don't know. It seems to me blatantly obvious that if your federal government is trying to dispatch troops out of one state into another without any reason, that's a problem. And so I'm glad that the Democrats have held their line and shut the government down. Like, I'm sorry, I've been paying attention the last 30 years. Every single time that a fucking Republican hasn't gotten their way about some sort of base cruelty, they've shut the government down. And they always blame Democrats, but no, let's not. These are Republican shutdowns, especially this one, where really all that the Democrats weren't even taking a fucking principled stance. They were just like, don't gut healthcare. Like, I swear, the Democrats are fine with Trump being a fucking fascist and killing all the trans people and deporting or disappearing all the brown folk and anyone who supports Palestinian rights or is Muslim. Like, most Democrats are fine with that because they hate all of us too. They just they don't want undone their great signature bill. So it's not a principled stance. But, I'm glad that they're doing it, because you can't be signing a blank check. And they're saying on the news, well, air traffic controller safety is going to be compromised soon if we don't get the government open again. Well, then you ground flights. Like, maybe you should have thought about that before you forced everyone's hands here, you little fascist freak. Also, isn't the air traffic controller one of those departments that's supposed to be financed out 2 years for situations like this? Because a lot of the vital groups are supposed to be holding reserves for up to 2 years in case of an ongoing budget fight. I don't remember exactly when in the Obama administration that became law, but it was back in the Obama administration that became law. So, like, where'd the money go, Stevie? But people don't care because they just... I want to believe that they're just getting lied to. That the handful of rich losers who control the news media are successfully duping people. But I know that most people don't care. Most people only care that they get their comfortable life and their nice little treat. And a lot of people have been feeling the pinch of the decline of capitalism this last decade and a half, 2 decades almost.
3 decades.
Oh, it really started around 08. Like, it really started around 08. Can't throw out just random numbers. We have to recognize when that decline started. But they don't want to, like, acknowledge Um, there's that ball of phlegm that's been bothering me all day. Good, it's out. Yay. I don't know if my voice sounds any different now. I just hacked up a ball of phlegm the size of my fist almost. I'm exaggerating. I'm like, hey, caught you. Right into the trash you go. Yeah, because they didn't gut it. Like the big moments that gutted neoliberal economies came during, like, so the groundwork got set up during Reagan and during Bush and during Clinton, but the big, like, safety rails finally got kicked out under Bush Jr. And it usually doesn't happen right away that something will go off. Like, you'll kick the safety rails out and people start poking. And it takes a little bit. And a solution will take a little bit. If we get a solution going, it's not going to get fixed overnight. Even if there's some grand, glorious revolution, it's not going to fix things overnight. It's going to take 5, 10, 15, 20 years to get there. Just like it took us 5, 10, 15, 200 years to get here. I had a point, though, I was trying to build at until we got sidetracked by you shouting 30 years. There's a lot of people out there who've been feeling the pinch of capitalism's decline and feel the violated promise of their youth. This is especially true amongst, like, Gen Xers, some elder millennials, not as many as you'd think. I think a lot of us were old enough to start seeing the decisions getting made, but young enough not to have gotten indoctrinated into, not to get properly indoctrinated into, like, the late Cold War stuff. And that's the real thing, like, Cold War indoctrination means that a lot of folk who are older aren't willing to say, hey, the problem is capitalism. Because they've just internalized this idea, capitalism good, communism evil. And they're flailing, looking for a scapegoat. And they're looking for things that have changed. And they're not even looking on the long enough time scale, right? Because the things that changed, the things that went badly, got laid out, in the late 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s. And none of them really... It got laid out over decades, and then it took, another couple decades for everything to really settle through. Part of it is that, the Fed kept the interest rates rock bottom for a decade, and that helped keep things rolling. Which, yay. I don't know that yay is the word, but this is what they did. And part of it is, a grifter economy that formed up around there, but there's lots of little issues, and I started watching the more recent Avila video lately. It's very long. And he keeps repeating in that video that, hey, these two start by identifying the problem and then go off into Crazy Town. And that is very much what's going on, right? Like, they're identifying the problem. But instead of following through to the conclusion, they go off into Crazy Town. And that's where I am, right? That's where I'm sitting on this, because, like, a lot of people don't care. And some people are just going to go, hey, times used to be good, and we didn't have trannies when times were good. Never mind that every television show in my youth had, at some point, you know, ha ha ha, look at the tranny joke. So, obviously, you had the trannies because you were making fun of us. But, you know, that's what they see. That's the thing. You know, they blame it on feminism and some shadowy anti-Semitic conspiracy bullshit, while at the same time calling anyone who criticizes them anti-Semitic, because they have this thing, I think, where they think shouting racism or anti-Semitism shuts you down, which never has to anyone. Looking at someone going, "You racist," has never shut them down. Like, if you are a racist and you're in a company and you're doing racism, you can open your company to liabilities and that will shut you down. But no one's ever gotten shut down because someone pointed at them and called them racist. No one's gotten shut. I don't want to say no one. I'm sure someone has somewhere because, you know, the universe is vast, but it doesn't happen. That's the same thing that's like why AI bros are starting to be like, oh, the slur for AI. It's like, no. No, we don't need a slur for artificial intelligence. It's not a person. It's barely even a thing. It's just some lie told by some grifters, and sooner or later, that lie is going to pop and apparently take out half of the US economy with it. I was reading today, half the US economy is leveraged in on the AI bet, and it's like, oh, this is such a bad investment you've all made. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just bleh. And I'm hoping that if you're someone listens to this and goes, well, Gobbo, stop whining and get to the game. I'm gonna get to the game soon. I want a game. But I'm just hoping you will, as you look at the world around you, go, you know what? We have to protect people. We have to stand by everyone, because the more people are there going, no, we can't allow genocide. We can't allow oppression and repression in our streets. We can't allow a police state in what was once allegedly the land of the free. I sure know that a lot of African American folk will take heavy criticism of that assertion, but you know, at least made pretenses to be. Still makes pretenses to be. You have to be able to go, oh, fuck that, and put your little treats at risk. And not expect anything to get better overnight. It's like I try and tell people with Baltimore. It really took Baltimore like 60 years to decline. To decline, and it's gonna take it 50-60 years to recover. Like, there's nothing magic. There's no magic bullet. The stuff happens. It takes time for decisions to settle in, and it takes time when you get solutions for solutions to come into play. And that's all there is to it. And work. Yeah, work. Like, in Baltimore, it's really, really easy to see, because if you're in Baltimore and you know what the problem in Baltimore is, and it's not some nebulous idea of the criminal or violence. It's abandoned buildings, It's overextended infrastructure. It's a little bit of government corruption, but I mean, every city's got government corruption. It just makes it harder to fix things. That's a little bit of, like, residual racism. Less, like, overt, more, you know, oh, racists built these structures and we haven't fixed them properly. Like if you went, like, I hate our current charter school system because it doesn't work. But if you went back into just like a standard, you go to your nearest school system, you would be locking a lot of people into an impoverished system that is along racial lines, because racial influences drew these neighborhoods and their ethnicities, you know, 60 years ago. But that's real world problems. Let's deal with fantasy world problems. That's what we're here for. Father's love, a new beginning. We're still in the prologue. I look at my Bracer notebook. We completed Find the Shiny Rock. We have the Milch Road Monster. A ferocious monster known as Pine Plant has been spotted roaming the Milch Main Road. Bracer from this branch are requested to deal with the threat immediately. So this is something we want to do. And then we have our main story quest where we need to speak with the mayor to get some more details. But I noticed we have money. We have a lot of Sepith. So what I want to get done today, I want to go shopping, unlock a few powers. I want to make sure that we have all of our gear up to snuff. So we don't get snuffed out. Haha, haha. Want to go find and kill that plant, and then talk to the mayor and do the mayor's quest. I think that'll take us through the session to a good stopping place. So let's go shopping. Such a girl. Girls be shopping. And if I look at our equipment, it's the leather vest and boots that we need to replace, and that's for both of them. Yeah. And this is going to cost a bit. So yeah, armor vest. We don't even have enough for 2 of them. We can cash in Sepith. So let's just do some crunching here. Okay, we're gonna need 1,600 for the improved vests, 1,600 for the improved boots. That's 3,200. So that's another 21 there. We've got 250, 730. I don't think we have enough Sepith to do this directly, but let's see. Let's see if we just sell all the Sepith. Like, maybe it's not how we should do, but that takes us to the 15. There's the 18. We got a metric fuck ton of fire. 23. That takes us there, so I'm gonna hold on to time. This is probably... I feel like I don't want to be doing this because I'm going to want to spend these Sepith on ornaments. But for now, because I really feel like our defense is going to be important, I kind of want to grab some status effect stuff. Let's just cash in everything. 2 armor vests, 2 bits of spiked shoes, And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could get one each of these. The only one of these that's happened so far is blind. I still think I'm gonna eventually want one of these for everyone. So if I end up on a mission where we have a lot going on, we can address it. But for now, we can get everyone equipped here. And we'll sell our leftovers. And that'll let us get another each of these. Not the black bangles, but the silver and the white. And that'll let everyone wear one of each of those and be immune to that status effect. So I think that's what I want to do here. Silver earring, white bracelet for everyone. Yay. That's that. We're broke again. I kind of wanted to get money to deal with the... Hi. Okay, you don't have anything new. I want to talk to Claire whenever I hear. That's her thing. I'm gonna look for the... whatever it is. Tree plant thing. I'm guessing it's going to be on the third map. Because we haven't seen it on the first one or the second. So I'm guessing it's going to be a off-road on the third. Just gonna go look there. I don't want to wander too far though, because like we're already almost to Verde Bridge, and I figure that's not where we want to go yet. You're not gonna ambush me, bug. Aha. I ambush you. So if we aren't here, we're gonna... Okay. If we aren't here, we're gonna be able to act again. Or at least it's gonna go off before them. So... Insectus is the more dangerous one, so I'm gonna target you. And if we do that... Okay. That should end you. I'm not too terribly worried about these Gallicats. What are these called? Flying felines. And FF, they're Gallicats. But yeah, we'll bop you. It looks like it's even going to give you another attack before they go again. Ah, you're gonna face a hit. Oh, it's fine. He's ready to hit the button. Oh, oh, you fool! You imbecile! Your power...
We rule.
Your power can't save you. Bonus critical. Well. I guess we go for you, because if we can somehow end you with the bonus critical, you don't get the strength up. Oh, focus fire. Ah, I knew that Sever was coming. Was ready. And you'll notice we're taking a lot less damage since we upgraded our stuff. I think that's a major improvement over just getting more abilities.
Let's move out.
It's a little dangerous not to heal. I'm basically trusting. Yeah, see, we're at the Vert Bridge, so I don't think we're gonna be right here. Get ambushed. But we'll go ahead and just do this. See, that's what I thought. And hey, I like seeing a 0. Well, I have to use the strength up. Josh is going to be able to finish off before we worry about it, so let's take this moment to heal. Oh, that cat's just dead. Okay. See, game's not that hard. We are on normal.
We're good to go.
It's fine. Allegedly, the plant is around here somewhere. Aha, no ambushing. The jerks. 12. Much better.
Here I come.
You fool. You triggered my... Haha, I turned my morph face up. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Magic. I turned my morph face up. Haha. Okay. I haven't seen the creature yet. Senna was wandering the road. Is that one of you? Probably not. I'm thinking these are not the monster. That's a little irritating.
Alright, we're good to go.
Let's look at our local map. See, I was expecting it to be here, here, or here, and it's none of those. We'll check back here again. I don't want to go through the checkpoint. So if it's not here, then... And I guess we're just gonna... cut our losses and go talk to the mayor. A little frustrating. You're not the thing that we were looking for. Thank you for giving me XP.
Let's do this!
Really? Oh my gosh, we can't even move far enough. Wow. Not even, or fast enough. That's so rude. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
That's that then. Let's move.
Let's just head back towards town, and if we see it again... we see it, hooray. You're a cat. You're a treasure chest. You're the farm. You are so aggro.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There wasn't a back exit out the farm, was there? No. Okay. I didn't think there was. I really... Oh, that bug. Ambush. How rude. We'll have to do the heal. We can't afford not to. Because we're gonna get a strength up on the bug. Basically undo the heal, but as you can see, we couldn't afford not to. Be using morale and taunt a little bit more, I think.
Piece of cake.
Oh well, it is what it is. Ambush from the kitties. Can't believe this. That they would betray me like this.
Come on.
Oh, that just affects everyone. Well, yeah, we should be doing that every time that we can, basically.
Let's do this. That's that then. Let's move out.
If we actually encounter the tree, I'm gonna be so sad that I actually spent that. I'm pretty sure we would have seen the tree here before if it were actually out in this area. Another one of these stupid bugs. Yeah, I still think it's best to open with the morale, since we can afford to.
Alright, we're good to go.
If there were only one person, I don't think it would be, but since it's everyone... Let's go talk to the mayor. Mayor is allegedly by the clock tower. Allegedly. Gardening by the clock tower. Paddington isn't here. Where'd Paddington go? Paddington? Oh no. That's worrisome. Over here is the mayor's residence, so... Yeah, let's go... I don't think I've actually been here yet. Look at the lovely gardens. We've heard about those last time. Make the checks for surroundings for security's sake, you know? Can never be too careful. There's a tree on the loose. Or have you not heard? You think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance he's out. Well, bless my soul if it ain't Estelle and Joshua. Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir. We've come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about the job you requested. Yeah, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So, you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to, at least. I'm very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise like this. Oh, there's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. That's a flag. That's expect the danger. It's for that reason, I think, that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work. I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed this job involves the transport of a certain something. What is it exactly that you would like us to carry? And where? Josh, you are so on top of things. Like, I don't think Josh is intended to be trans in any way, shape, or form. And honestly, doesn't give me super great egg vibes. Except for the fact that he looks like such a cute butch lesbian. Since Sahil said it, I can't stop seeing it. Well, I'd like you to pick up my septum crystal from the Amalgamon and deliver it here. When you say septium, you mean like the sepith we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used in precious stones. Therefore, the sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into orbments. So that's the difference, huh? I think I got a better grasp on things now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septum called Esmelas from the Amalgamon since the olden days. However, since a large piece of the crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the Mine Chief to hold on to it till someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up the crystal from the Mine Chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? Transport of a precious gem, huh? It'd be a nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. We've received the mayor's referral. If you show that to one of the workers, they'll let you into the mine. Good luck. Okay, now we're gonna go explore your entire place. I've not been here before. You know, gotta make sure there's not like a bomb or something. You know? You're safe in the balcony. Your vault is unfortunately very well locked. Yes. Indeed. It's a bedchamber. And in this one? Oh, ho! I heard from Lita the vegetables from Purcell Farm hadn't arrived. I wonder what's going on. Vegetables from there have been a delicious, fresh flavor. Oh. I thought we fixed that problem. We'll go talk to him again. Well, there's an attic full of stuff in the mayor's house with no lore. Is not suspicious in the least. We have a lovely little living room. And a cute little kitchen. Seems the Purcell Farm's vegetables are finally going to be shipped. By any measure, the weather certainly hasn't been bad this year. I wonder if something happened. Okay, it was just what I was saying earlier. You fix a problem. When a problem happens, it can take a while for some sorts of problems to make themselves known. And when you fix them, it takes time for the fix to percolate through. You know, it took a few days for us to be aware of the problem of the, words. Of the monsters on the farm. Excuse me. And it takes a bit of time for them to get back to normal operation. This is the way we had to go to get the kids. Only we're going to continue going north, because I know my map. In case you haven't been paying attention. We're going to be splitting. Left takes us to the tower the kids ran off to. North takes us to the Malga Mines. That's where I knew this already from looking at the map earlier and going, mines. People have talked about working in the mines. We've already gotten that chest. Oh, interesting. Ah, no ambush. You can't trick me, you little such and such.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I should have probably rested, but we're broke. If I art, okay, it's gonna take the whole time. I think we're dual struck might do it. Nope, not quite. Darn. Can I get through? No. Well, unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I could get through behind and finish that one off. I think, though, I can finish you off. Aha!
We're good to go.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Hi. Gotcha. Aha. Okay. Sobler the heck out of you. Water the heck out of you. Can't attack you. Can we move close enough before you act? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Because those are the threats. Well, now you're screwed. Run away.
Here I come.
All right, we're good to go.
Okay. So you're gonna be after them either way. I think what I want to do here is get a speed up on Estelle. And Estelle, you don't have the craft, so you just get your attack in.
Let's do this!
Okay, this isn't quite going the way I was hoping it might, but it's fine. We just don't have any cooking ingredients.
All right, we're good to go.
We'll level up relatively soon. Okay, what I was going to do is check this. So this is a dead-end route, which means it's going to have something at the end of it. Never punished. Oh, well that could have saved me a couple hundred. Mira. Such is life. I'm avoiding fights because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get one of you. Haha. Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to see. Something a little more even. We're fine, don't worry about it. Well, that could have gone better. Now I'm worried about it. Pushing it there. But we heal up to full on the level, so haha, never punished. Oof, this is a long and lonesome road. Get to the mines, woohoo! The mines, and I don't know. Still in the prologue, remember? This is the entrance to the Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, I have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we're here on business. Roland's mayor, Klaus, has asked us we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Estelle shows Landon the mayor's referral. Alright then, if you got the referral, that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? I'm actually here to see the mine chief. I think the mine chief is the boss, Estelle. The mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss. Mr. Gatton. He manages the mine and all its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septum load more than eating 3 meals a day. Ah, he's autistic. Fairly certain he's working down in the lower mines today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Oof. Well. Never do anything right. Let's go ride the minecart, which is powered by ordnance. Whee! Flip the switch, and now it brought us here. Oh, well, easy peasy. Take a look at the elevator. There's orbital energy running through it, but it's mechanically locked. That's what about it. Well, I guess that means we have to go the other direction. I am liking the little minecart. Hi there, person. Oh, great, hi, Dios. What you kids doing down here? Friends with someone who works in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, you're here about that crystal, are ya? If you're looking for the boss, you should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks, the opposite side of mine, you can get down there. We found the elevator, but we didn't know how to make it run. You know how to operate it? Oh, well, that's an easy problem to fix. All you need is a key. But since you don't have one on your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Much appreciated. When our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return it. Added subquest. Return the key. The way that minecart works in my headset, it sounds like it's coming from outside my apartment, which is really freaky. Took me a moment to realize it was the game and not someone outside being weird. But still, try using that key we just borrowed. Should be able to get the elevator working this time. Looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down? Sure. But you don't need to mansplain that to it. Well, maybe he needs to mansplain it to Estelle, but it's still rude. Okay, never do anything right. Whee. Hello. Recharge point. That's not worrisome at all. Howdy. The reason we've been able to work like this is due to the grace of the goddess herself. We best remember to give thanks. You said you're looking for the mine chief? He was here a moment ago. Oh darn. Did we accidentally come the right way? Heaven and earth, what are two kids like you doing down here in the mine? You're the mine chief, right? Oh boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We've come on behalf of Mayor Klaus. Let's see. So you kids are bracers, are ya? It's quite a feat for being so young. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Alright, give me a second. This little baby's something you don't see every day. Which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. Mine Chief pulls a large grain crystal from his breast pocket. Wow. Woohoo. I've never seen a crystal this big before. That's impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too. It's one of several types of septium. Specifically, it's an Esmalus crystal endowed with the power of wind. For a gem this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure this gets to the mayor. Roger that. See the septium crystal. It's so beautiful. Feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. Check this out, Josh. Oh, that's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle puts the crystal in her pocket. I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gatton. Don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you kids. Huh? What's the matter? That's odd. Airflow down here suddenly shifted. The airflow? I sent it. Whoa! Ah! Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems there's been a cave-in within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I better check on the extent of the damage. Look out, Estelle! What? A boss! 3 monsters. Okay. You're there either way, so I wanna get you there. Get morale up.
Come on.
That's right, miss. A bystander. Oh, we don't need to hard again. Just do an attack. Finish that one off. That's a waste of a strength up. That's fine. And get wrecked.
Piece of cake.
Why are there? Usually have problems with monsters like this? No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of Septium. We've had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but judging from the situation, maybe the recent cave-in opened up a hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable. This is no time standing around thinking about it. I gotta get the other workers out of here. If that's the case, how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination's right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts. You're right. Some extra help would be appreciated. How many miners are we looking at all? There'd be 4 others working in the lower tunnels. Got it. Let's find them. Sorry about this. Right, take these and use them if you need them. Hey, we got some healing potions. And a bystander. I'm gonna do it this way because I think if we don't do it this way, we are liable to get ambushed from behind when they go hit our mine commander dude.
Here I come. Piece of cake.
Don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I want to make a fatty meal. Me too, I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. I guess we'll bop. Because we don't have anything to do the morale with yet. And if you clock up yourself, you get to act before the monsters. Okay. Good. 20 to morale? That is so unfair. Okay, we've laid the groundwork for the fight. Okay, now we can finally drop the morale.
Come on.
Let's do this! We're good to go.
I have so much of that. You're safe now, guys. And thanks for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again. No time to feel relieved. We need to evacuate the place. Any more lollygagging and you're gonna be sitting in the belly of one of these monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me. Hi, you two. You know where the other folk were? Ambush you, haha. We can act again. At least we get to act again. This has a chance of ending you. That's what I wanted to see.
All right, we're good to go.
You know what, we're not coming back this way, so let's use the charging station, which is just an inn, basically. Ah, things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help. Morale up on everyone.
Come on.
Take!
Aha. Aww. That's sad. Hey, don't do that. We definitely don't need to dual strike away a 7 hit point. There we go. Yay!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Man, these kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. A handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? Let's sort on my boots. You're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are we digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. Suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side. So we've got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? Looks like you guessed right, kid. So it seems. Area up ahead is dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Well, you look at him run. He must have been really scared. I bet. Well, that area is really dense with monsters. We may have to go that way. We've got crit ups on both kids right here, so...
We're good to go.
It's nothing. That's the way up. There's a 4th on the lower levels, so... that means we have to go into the more dangerous area. Where are you going? That way leads to the monster den. Bedrock's still unstable. Boy, do a favor and get him away from there. But he doesn't look that safe either. Alright, let's turn back. Okay, so we don't go this way. We're missing one person, though. Like... sorry, but there's still others who need rescuing. Make you land a lot longer? Okay, yeah. I thought there was still one more. Okay. I love that. When I can open with that. And now get a dual strike going with Strength Up. Not quite enough to take it down, but pretty good. I feel like we need some AoE type things. Let's just deal with one at a time here. Get rid of them. A thought has occurred. I don't know if we'll get a good opportunity to test it. I wonder. You eat one of those. See, what I'm wondering is if I can water spray in a line.
Let's do this!
And hit multiple. I don't think I can, but I can give it a go. You've moved. See, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think it's easy to pull off. It might be doable. Anyway. But didn't it just look like something that could theoretically just hit multiple enemies if you line them up right?
That's that then. Let's move out.
There's where they were. There's where the boss was. There must be one up here that we've missed. Oh, ideals who art in heaven, extend us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot. We got time to pray to the goddess. How about helping take care of these creatures? Yeah. Let's take care of the creatures. Morale up, everyone.
Come on.
Dual strike you. Saddest dual strike. I can't believe that you would betray me like this, Josh. Chance of them all running in a way that lines them up. Nope. Okay, well now we know. No. I'm not spending it right now. That's a waste when it's only got the fraction of a hit point left.
Alright, we're good to go.
We don't know what's coming still. Everyone alright? Well, now, thanks to you kids. It must be the divine work of Idios. What a religious nut. It was really the work of the goddess that she would have allowed us to get in the mess in the first place. Because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen. Shut up, Pierre. Why would you try and say that again, buddy? This is really the time or place for this kind of nonsense. Get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. Alrighty. Now we can leave. I don't think we need to spend any any time at the rest. Did you find everybody? Yeah, that should be everyone. Alright, let's get out of here ourselves. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you're safe. You're gonna thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Except the new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. Poor guy must have wet himself scared. We'll see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility there are monsters still in the lower tunnel. So we can confirm it's safe. I don't want anyone using the elevator. Hear me? That was a huge miscalculation on my part. Never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I just have to report the truth about everything that happened. Shady. Shady. Sneaky. Troublemaker. I apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later, make sure you two are compensated fairly. Don't sweat it, we just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all part of our training to be full-fledged bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know, but we'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with explosives. As a heads up, I may ask a guild for some help if we run into other serious trouble. Sure, you can count on us. We'll make sure the crystal gets to the mayor as intended. OMG, it's a blobber and a bunch of people. You did make sure you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? Arun, I'm not that careless. Look, it's right. Oh no. Oh no. Girl. No, this is not the new remaster. This is the old one. The remaster's 3D. This is the old one. I was like, if I like the game, then if I do the remaster and then have to go back, that might be jarring. So I just decided to go right to the original. And I am enjoying the heck out of it. You didn't. I love these two little idiots. You lost it? Estelle! You little bitch, I love you. Psych, I got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we? You're unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kinds of words that'll give old men like me a heart attack. It's a good game. Now, are you the one I have to return the key to? Trent is always hungry. Now, one of these guys I have to return the key to, and I'm not going to forget. Ooh, for a minute there, I thought I was a goner. As I get back to town, I better head to the chapel and give thanks to the goddess. Religious nut. Ride the minecart. I love that minecart noise. Dude, your key. I was surprised when I felt the rumble below. I was glad the mine chief and everyone is safe. Okay, so I guess we don't have to give him back the elevator key. Well, we came to give you back the elevator key and you didn't take it. I've tried, and therefore no one should criticize me. Yeah, no, this is a pretty long game. We're like 4 hours in, and we're still officially in the prologue. In fact, we were about 2 hours in when we started the prologue. Because we won't be able to mine for a while. It looks like we're stuck to get what we can here. Okay, confirmed. No one's gonna take the key from us. So, it's our key. Hashtag my key. Hashtag my key. I guess they took the key. Hi, Cassie. Man, things really made a turn for the worse. Glad you kids were around to help us out. If it'd just been us miners alone, we may not have fared so well. Well, I'm glad everyone made it out okay. And we have CP saved up for Estelle. So when I do something idiotic like this, I can get rid of that gosh darned insect.
Here I come.
There we go. The threat is taken care of. Nothing else here really matters. And we'll save the item.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Also, Cassie, you haven't shown up in ages. I need to know, how have things been? Not you, Cassie. Other Cassie. I need 20 to do morale. That is so unfair. I think I'll do it this way, and then I was hoping that would kick me up to 100 to just end one of them. There we go.
Let's do this.
I do love this sort of reflex-based, strategic kind of cap thing. Yay, happy. It's all we can ask for.
All right.
Things could be better, though. That is for sure. Okay, and the other way is a dead end with a treasure that we already got, so we have nothing to do but to head back to town. I can get morale off.
Come on.
Maybe a waste of the critical, but I think getting the strength up for everyone is just more important. And now we have the critical. Aha!
That's that then. Let's move out.
They don't want to heal because we get a full heal on level up. So I'm always kind of pushing Josh's health a little bit lower than I should. So we're always so close to leveling. Here, we want to get rid of this before it acts. Which is not a problem.
Piece of cake.
But yeah, I'm gonna go... If the story keeps up the level of interest I've had thus far, Trails is definitely better than Final Fantasy. I say, for the blobber who rated. With the caveat that it is very much feeling kind of soap opera. Like, every little mission's like a little episode, and it's like a proper time to stop when you get done with an episode. And you can talk to everyone around town, and everyone's all up in your business, and it's all full of gossip. It's great. Like, we're here. We should probably go talk to the mayor. But the first thing I want to do now that I'm back in town is talk to people who I forgot to talk to on the way out, like Ida. Oh, what a troublesome little kitten. Could she be taking a nap somewhere? Oh no. Is a kitty missing? What's going on in the bar, everyone? Bestie! Estelle, Josh, how's your own work coming along? Come take a break here every once in a while, okay? Like, that is Estelle's bestie. I'm pretty darn sure. I'm starving. Who the hell are you? Paddington, this is where you went. I went looking for you in the clock tower and I was worried. Because you're so old, you might just croak. 10 years ago, the Imperial Army broke through the borders and surrounded Roland. And in an effort to convince us to surrender, they bombarded the clock tower. I apologize for making you recall those painful memories. No, it's alright, really. Well, that's right, because Josh wasn't in the family then. What happened here? Roland has quite a few skilled bracers. I haven't heard the newest two recruits are promising as well. Not only does the city have a wealth of natural resources, but it's blessed with human resources. I wonder if the mayor of Bose would be happy if I scouted some new people commodities. Wow. Ms. Murano, I don't think we have any time to be looking for new human resources. I don't like the quotes around human. That's bestie again. Do we have money? Some pasta? Nope, we haven't gotten paid yet, so we don't have money to get some pasta at the bar. That's okay. We're here for you. No further information past your rumors in the barn. Okay, well, that's fine then. Let's do our delivery to the mayor. That girl, whenever I get back to town, I want to talk to her first, because the first thing she said was that she ships these two, the siblings, and I'm like, well, we must encourage this behavior. Mayor is probably up in his study. Here. I see. I never would have imagined the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. Ooh. This girl looks like an anime protagonist, which means she's important. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy. But I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, what do we have here? We came to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua. No, you're no trouble at all. In fact, you come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Genis Royal Academy. The Genis Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right? That's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josette Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You may call me Joshua. Two of them are actually bracers. I asked them to do a personal job for me. Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom, who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into any real bracers. Inspiring part sounds a little much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Oh, yes, please do. So why'd you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today's actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? Oh no, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it's I who'm in the way. Oh, don't be silly. It's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity. How about showing her what you brought with you? Sure, hold on a sec. Oh my word. That's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yeah, and size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Roland's citizens. A gift? Worthy of expressing our appreciation. I see. So this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved ornament using this to the Queen, as a token of Roland's citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who'll be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful. We, as citizens of Liberal, owe Her Majesty a great deal of debt for all she's done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. Have you heard the Bracer Guild in Liberal has received support from the royal family? We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that is pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with it in those hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. I wouldn't have imagined anything less from you, Estelle. You guys... Here you go, Mayor Klaus. It has been faithfully delivered. Thank you very much. As a matter of precaution. Alright, it'll be safe in there. Now all that's left is to have the Melder's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on the ornament. Can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done. Oh, don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself. But today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you? Don't mention it. It's all part of my job as a mayor. Well, thank you for everything. I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should get going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus. Yourselves as well. So, you're heading home tomorrow on the airliner, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin. I see. Use your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I'd like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua. Well, we're gonna meet her again. For sure. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua? Oh? Could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? Huh? What are you talking about? Well, you're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet. You're getting excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. Next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one. Alright. Alright, let's get pumped and knock this last one out. I want to do the last one. But I promised Cass that I would be in bed by 9 because I have work in the morning. So we'll turn in the quest and then Wednesday at 7 we'll come back and do this next bit. Oh, hello. We have a lot of jobs here, including one that we just missed. Well, maybe we'll look at some of those, too. Good work. Looks like you ran into a bit of trouble in the mine, though, huh? Huh? How'd you know? Got a call from the mine. They said they were incredibly grateful to both of you. How about you give me a report of what happened? Okay, then. This is what happened. Ba-ba-ba! Received payments. Woo! And we went to 8th class and received an info quartz as a perk. Very nice. Looks like you did more than anyone was expecting of you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also a part of our mission as bracers. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us. Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything since her nose is always in everything. Yeah, what he said. Hey, what are you saying that? You saying I'm super nosy like that? Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right? Isn't that a bit harsh, Josh? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You heard of the Liberal News, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Is that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? When you say cooperating with them to get coverage, just what exactly does that entail? Seems they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to go get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to ask the reporters directly for the details. Reporter and camerawoman from the news service are staying at Hotel Roland. Here's a referral from the guild. Yay. Alright, let's get over there. Next time. But first I want to say goodbye to Shara, because, oh my god. Shara's not here! No! I know she's busy, but wow, I wanted to see Shara. I've been thinking. There's another real capable bracer from the same year as Shara in the Bose area. I heard he's about as successful as well. All these bracers are unbelievable. This is my 3rd year in the guild. I gotta work harder. No, you don't. Take it easy. And we will get some fucking pasta. Got paid, have dinner. That's how it works. Nom nom. There we go. Now we're not saving in the same place we've saved basically every other time. So, Did enough folk hang around to make it worth raiding? Oh goodness, a lot of folk hung around. Well, let's go find someone to raid you all into so you can keep your entertainment going. Because I have to start getting ready for bed. Let's see. Got some Warframe. Got some Voices of the Void. And some Minecraft. You know what? I don't know that there's enough of you to pass the minimum raid for Warframe, but we'll try. Hey, there are. Everyone get in here. Let's go. Last chance. Rah.